Hi guys, ILene Vick here for Adult Coloring. I'm working on the Selena Finish Enchanted book, and there's something that I want to show you. And again, I have to remind you that I have to hold my camera while I'm photographing, so forgive me here the awkwardness. But what I wanted to talk about today is what happens if you run into a situation where you have a line where you don't want it. In particular, this is the coloring that I'm doing right now. Let me tilt that up for you. And there's these three balls, four of them, that have these little circles on them. And what was happening in this particular instance is that the leaves, the artist intended the leaves to be brown and the little fairy to be laying on the ground and the round objects to be mushrooms. Well, as you can see, I colored in the background blue. So it looks like there's a sky, and because I made my leaves green, it looks like she's up in a tree. So now the question is, what do I do with these little weird round things with circles on them? So I'm going to prop my phone up and show you something. Hopefully you can see this. So the issue is, what do you do when you have a situation like this? And what I wanted to show you today, how to get around this, it's a little workaround here, is that I have this X-Acto knife, and it is very, very sharp. So be very careful if you use it. But what I do with this is every once in a while, I will use it to get rid of some black or some of the lines. I did this on the top of this particular object where I got rid of the black line that was going all the way around here and made a little stem. Hopefully you can see that. I'm going to raise that up. Excuse my fingers. Here's the stem that I did. So I'm going to show you the technique that I'm using. It's very simple. And if you are in a bind and need to get rid of something, this is a good thing to do. So I'm looking at this circle right here. I want to get rid of it. Here's how you do it. You very, very gently scrape off the ink. And I can't emphasize on how carefully I'm doing this. You don't want to cut through the paper, but you just want to get rid of that surface ink and black line. And again, this is where the sharpness of the pen is going to make, the knife is going to make the difference. So, I got rid of that. And then I take my little eraser. Make sure it's clean before you do anything, or else you'll be introducing new colors. And I'm going over it with the eraser. And if you take a look now, the circle is completely gone. And of course, by the time you color it, you will not see it at all. So I'm going to tilt this up and do one more quick one so you can see exactly how I did that. And I'll tell you, this method has really saved me, especially in little tight areas when I'm working on pictures. Let's do this one here. Again, gently scrape. You're only pulling off the ink. So be very, very light. I'm not grinding in there at all. I'm just flicking off, literally just flicking off the ink that's at the top of the surface. Do not dig into the paper. Just glide over the top of it. And there you go. Let me wipe away the crud. Let me hit it with my eraser. And as you can see, it's gone. Now, one thing about this knife here is I don't ever lay it down on my table when I'm done using it because of the sharp point. So I go ahead and stick it into my little tool tin, point down. That way it's always safe. So again, there you go. Completely gone. And I hope this video helped. Thanks, guys. Bye.